Hello out there, and welcome to Road to SCP. I'm your host, and I know that I have kept you waiting for a long time. But in today's video, we're definitely going to discuss a very important critical topic, that is about exploring the vulnerabilities of KeePass. KeePass, if you don't know, then it is a popular password manager. And before you get into the actual vulnerability, let us quickly recap that what KeePass is and why it is crucial in today's digital world. Actually, as I've already told, that KeePass is a password manager and which helps you to store passwords and organize and protect your passwords securely. You can see the screenshot just before yourself where I have given you the snapshot of the KeePass dashboard. And in order to store the password in this particular software, you have to create an master password which will protect all your different kind of login credentials, whether it be Windows related, network related, internet related, email, or whatever you just want to store in this software. You can keep it. Now, the vulnerabilities, few days ago there was a vulnerabilities out published in Wild, and it is all about hacking KeePass through memory dump. Now, most of you don't understand that what is a memory dump. A memory dump is nothing but a snapshot of a computer's RAM or at a particular point of time, and if the computer if that particular program is not well protected against this kind of memory attack, then the critical information or sensitive information like password and etc, the attacker can definitely sniff out of that dump. Okay, so why I just diving into this topic, there is a reason, because recently I was just trying one of the room from Hack the Box, and in that room I found the room very interesting, but at the same time I only one thing that excited me during solving that particular box. It is all about exploiting that KeePass KeePass related vulnerability. So I'll be showing you each and everything through a walkthrough video, and I'll at the end I'll be showing you some of my own use cases, that how I solved that particular thing and what kind of thing that one can do in order to exploit the KeePass vulnerabilities. Definitely there are exploits out there. I have used the two tools here. First is the ProcDump, and which you can download from Microsoft Sysinternal, and that is a very popular tool to dump the memory snapshot of a particular program. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's get into the business. So this is my KeePass exe, and in a moment or so I'll be just launching it, and you can see that how I need to set up a master password, and which will automatically create a database.kbdx file in a document folder. So ProcDump is already before you, and ProcDump, as I told you, that it's a program which helps us to take the snapshot of a memory. And obviously the risk of unencrypted memory is always there, but that is not the question of this hour. The question is of this hour that how that unencrypted memory is affecting this particular program. So I have launched the program with a help. In order to dump the process of in order to dump the memory of a process, you just have to use the ProcDump -ma and name of the exe. I have also launched. I have this entire thing before moving further. I'd like to recommend you that please you do all kind of experiment in your VM machine, so that if anything goes wrong, at least your host machine will not get affected. That's the first part of security. So this is my KeePass dashboard, and I'll be trying to create a new database, and for this new database I'll be creating a master password, and that master password will be nothing but a secret is here, which you can see and see what happens. So sorry for slightly delay in executing the program, because the VM is a bit slow. Nothing I can do right now. So this is the dashboard KeePass KDBX file. I have definitely solved this problem with my with my own style of solving it. So this is the master password, and I'm just keeping the master password here. Okay, friends, thank you for giving your love and showering your love to my channel. Yes, at times I definitely forget a lot many things. Like I promised that I'll be keeping up certain tools, this and that, but I forgot to keep. Actually, it is all because of my extra engagement at my professional life, and which keeps me very much busy. So I just extend my sincere apologies to all my dedicated viewers. I am extremely sorry, and I'll just try to mend by you as soon as possible. It is not because that I don't want to or I don't intend to, but sometimes the things are not ready, or sometimes things are not in my control, and that's why such thing happens. It's nothing intentional. So please forgive me if anything you feel that it has to be done. So what I did, I just dumped the program, you can see, using the command that I have already shown, program.exe -ma memory all and KeePass.exe. Okay, so I'm just I have already initiated a dump, and this dump you can see KeePass.exe, and there is a timestamp.dmp file. Okay, so now I'll be analyzing this DMP file using a already published tool for KeePass version 2.5.3, lesser than KeePass 2.5.4. But I'll show you that how my tool, that is my ingenious tool, will help you to get into any version of KeePass. Because until and unless that vulnerability is patched, all the password managers will be affected by this kind of things. But again, it is dependent on certain things of user behavior. So let us move ahead. Okay, my dump file is almost ready. It is of size 2 to 3 MB. Okay. At the same time, I'll try to create more passwords and more samples that will be helpful in analyzing the things in great detail at the later part of my exploration. Okay, so I'll be doing that. Whenever you are just trying to do reverse engineering, or you want to do do certain kind of things which requires extensive checking, then I'll definitely request you to create more sample, because sometimes one sample doesn't fulfill all the needs. And this is that KeePass master key extractor. This is the GitHub link is right before you. So there is a POC file, and I'm just launching that POC file using against the KeePass memory dump that I have created right now. So it is I've already launched the tool here, and that is a POC file, POC.py, and this is the exploit page, exploit link. You can download the same from here. At the same time, as I told you, that I have gathered few more memory dumps of KeePass for an extensive checks, and you can see that all the possible password that is being extracted from the memory dump are not complete. Some of the characters are missing from the password that you must be remembering that our password was secret is here, and I have created one more database which was having a password, simple password. Okay, but you see that none of the password I got from the dump is clear. So now there is a challenge before me, that how to extract the missing characters from this obscured passwords. Okay, so now there are two ways to solve the major challenge is to figure out the missing letters, as I told you. So I just first I tried with Notepad++ to see any clear text information is there in the dump file or not, but to my bad luck, there is nothing as clear text over there. I try to use the password that I have used as a master password, but I didn't find any snip of that particular thing in the dump file when I just try to extract the strings out of it. Basically, I'm just doing the strings extraction of strings only through npp plus, which you can do in any Linux bus using strings command. So I'm just showing you that there are so many strings over there, and all these strings are basically not indicating anything towards the master password of the key, the database file. Okay. So nothing interesting here. I try to search passwords also, but so ultimately it landed me to the old hero of password cracking, that is John the Ripper and Hashcat. And I tried to create hash using KeePass.john to dashboard hash and try to break into that database.hash file. But unfortunately, my Kali virtual machine didn't work here effectively with a password password file that we always use, that is rocku.txt, which is by default is placed in the Kali box. Okay. So ultimately then I thought that what to do. So I thought that is there any Python libraries out there which can help me to change the master password. So I just wrote a very simple program, and this simple program will try to first try to connect into the database file using this normal password, and if it is if it get connected, then it will try to change the same. So in a moment or so I'll show you that Python file before you, and this is the Python file. You can see that this is coded in Python, and it is trying to break into the security of the database. So you can see that I was trying different passwords to get into it as a kind of brute force attack against the kvdx file. So ultimately this thing will be valid for any version of KeePass. So if the ultimate user has not kept their master password secure, then you can definitely break into it. And you see that one of the kvdx file having password, so I was able to get into the password. The password worked is password. So actually I did so because I just wanted to check this script, that whether the script will work or not. So thank you friends, and I hope that you enjoyed throughout the video, and if anything is there then please let me know with your comments. Thank you and have a great day.